Hello, hello. My name is Annie, and today I'm doing my third check-in for the month of January. So I hope you've all been well. Morning coffee. Today's Wanky coffee is a Kenyan estate blend. It's very fruity. It's very lovely. So having a look at this week's expenses, I began the week by buying more coffee beans, including that I was just drinking. My electricity bill for last month came out to $93.10 with 93 cents of cash back with ING. Speaking of ING, my bank has offered me another deal where if I refer somebody to join up with them and you follow their conditions of depositing X amount of money in, then you'll get $75 and I'll also get $75. Now, I think the bank is being cheap. It used to be $100. So I will put all of the details of this referral scheme on screen if you decide to just sign up a bank account with them. They'll just give you $75. So there is a limit on that, the time limit. I believe it is the very end of February. I'll put all the details on screen. Anyway, you do get like a 1% cash back when you pay your utility bills with ING anyway. So, yeah. I had the aircon on for like 1 week in December, so that's that bill. Then what? Oh, I bought water, like just a couple of like pallets of water, the big 24 packs of water. Been going to all these parties and things like that, and even some barbecues, and people don't turn up prepared, so that was on sale, and then so I picked up a few. I played the lotto on Thursday, $10.80, and very sadly and to my utmost disappointment, I did not wake up a bajillionaire. So there's that. Cafe, $26.95, groceries, $64.97. Then on Australia Day, I hosted. We went for a swim in my pool, and it was quite lovely and refreshing, and then bubbled away in the spa. Then actually the temperature dropped quite quickly. By the time we got out, it was freezing. Then for dinner, we went to a Korean barbecue all you can eat down the road from me, so that was actually pretty okay. They had a 15% public holiday surcharge, but even then it came to $48.55, and I totally ate my money's worth. Yeah, every Asian at a buffet, you know what to do. My best friend and her husband had preemptively starved themselves morning of in anticipation. And so I had like a dozen prawns by myself. I know my friends were like, we don't want prawns, we don't want to peel. I was like, I'll do it, whatever. And protein. Anyway, don't fill yourself up on unnecessary carbs. Like, who's getting fried rice and the pasta? Idiots, that's who. Anyway, it was okay. Yeah, I think we all just rolled out of there. That was fun. And then we came back and watched the tennis. Then, yeah, long weekend, just getting organised with other things. So, this week I spent $374.69, taking the month so far to $1,138.53, with still a couple more days to go, and I've still got some bills to come out as well. Let's unstuff. Bills and utilities, 95 has to come out for the electricity, 50, 70, 90, 95 coming out, leaving me with $1,100, $200, $300, $400, $1,400 in bills and utilities. Nothing. That bill is due soon. Nothing. Groceries. Yep. Big grocery and eating out spend for me this month, plus my coffee beans comes out of my grocery bill. $233, leaving me with $44. So I'm going to just do $40 there. I went and did a fruit top-up shop, and yeah, wow, expensive, right? But fruit. Splurge. I'm taking my lotto ticket out of this, so $10 out, leaving me with $100, $200, $300, $450, $55 in splurge. We are looking to do a getaway, obviously for a wedding we have to go to, but making like a bit of a long weekend out of it. So accommodation we had a look at the other night. Oh, it's going to be pricey. It's one of those weddings out of town in the middle of nowhere, and you can rent an Airbnb on like 100 acres or something like that. Whatever, it's going to have to happen soon. There's not a lot of options available, and they've booked in like peak wedding season. Nothing. Okay, overspending, I had $50 left, and because I hosted, I put it into hosting, so I now have to unstuff $40. So I've got $20 left in hosting. So yeah, I hosted like 4 times this month. So that's, I mean, January is a kind of busy social calendar month anyway. Yep, and in rollover, I'm going to put $4.11, taking my total to $15.27. So $15.27 in bank rollover. I do have to do some redistribution here and play scrimp and save. So first things first. New phone, the thing that's never going to happen, right? I'm rating from this. So I've got 100, 200, 300, 350, 360. Just to pay for accommodation for this, I'm going to empty the whole thing, 360, and I'm going to put it into Never the Bride. Yep, this wedding out of town, I thought we could book Airbnbs like 6 months ahead, maybe in March, but it's already slim pickings now. So I'm going to put it in here. So now in Never the Bride, I have 100, 200, 300, 400, 420, 430. $430, which will be enough to cover my accommodation, I think. Yeah, we'll see. It's like, good God, it's like $1,000 for like 2 nights or something like that. But yeah, and then it'll give me time to have spending money, gift money, all of that stuff. So I'm gonna have to clean off new phone all over again. It's the joke that keeps on running, right? Also, I got $500 from my sibling for Lunar New Year to contribute to the food and everything else costs. We're celebrating on New Year's Eve, which falls on a Friday the 9th of February. So because he's working, my sister-in-law's working, everyone else is working, I don't work on Fridays. I'm in charge of going to get the food, and we've decided to get, I think, it catered from 2 places as well. So now in Lunar New Year, I've got 500, 1,000, 250, 300, 340. That seems a bit overkill. 1,340. Just to make it even, I might take that 40 out and have 1,300 in Lunar New Year. And $40, I'm also going to put it in Never the Bride, I reckon, just because Accommodation is kind of a killer. $40 there, add another 40. So I should have 470. 100, 200, 300, 400, 20, 40, 60, 70. I'll swap that out for a 50 right there. 470. That should be enough to book accommodation now. Finally, to scrimp and save. I still have $44 left of grocery money. So I think, 3 days to go of the month. I don't need to do anything crazy on the shopping. Maybe a new fruit and veg run. I think I've got 1 mango and 2 bananas left. So veg, I'll probably have to do a fresh veg run. $6, easy. Let's go again. Oh, $1. Oh. Yeah, let's go again. That's nothing. $5, okay. Right, so I'm putting $12 into scrimp and save. I could do that. So now I have $40 in scrimp and save, which is excellent. So that's just taking money out of my groceries and eating out and put it into a separate bank account. Again, I reckon this probably will have to go into the weekend getaway for the wedding out of town. So we'll see. You know, as you can see, I always change my mind about where things go. So that's been my spending for the basically last week of January. I hope you've all been well. I have a lot to say about tax cuts, but I'll keep that for a separate video. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye.